Hi there, it's Paul and Yulia Tarbath, nutrition and lifestyle coaches at Rawsome Healthy. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
Yes. So without any shadow of a doubt, we can tell you that eating a fruit-based raw food lifestyle has totally changed our lives. Not only have we balanced health issues that we couldn't have balanced on other diets that we try to eat, we are totally different beings altogether. We're in a completely different space that is much more happier and harmonious and vibrant and strong and energetic. And without this diet, we definitely wouldn't be where we are now. But we still don't promote or eat a fruit-only diet. Why? Let's talk about it.
Yes, let's talk about it.
So the main underlying reason is the nutrients that you can fall short of if you eat a fruit-only diet.
Exactly. Now, the other foods that we include in our diet are leafy greens and some nuts and seeds. And these other foods, plant foods, have really a lot of important nutrients in them and good amounts of them as well, which if you only eat a fruit diet, you can be lacking in. Now, green leafy vegetables, for example, which is a food group that we include in our diet, are packed full of nutrients and are actually the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet.
Per calorie consumed,
Per
right?
calorie consumed, yeah. And again, this is it. They're so low in calories, you can consume as much as you want of them. But knowing that they're packed full of nutrients, and what sort of nutrients can we get in there? We can get lots of calcium, we can get lots of folate, we can get lots of iron, vitamin K, which is a precursor that's needed for vitamin K2, which is converted in your body.
B vitamins.
B vitamins, lots of B vitamins. You get the macronutrient protein, lots of protein, and all the other phytonutrients, lots of hundreds of phytonutrients you can get in there, which are going to promote good health in your body. Fiber as well. The list is endless.
Yes, absolutely. And also sodium.
Sodium is another very important one. You get lots of sodium, or salt as people might know it, eating lots of greens, and you get significantly more sodium eating greens than you would just eating fruit.
Yes, and okay, so say you are fruitarian, you can drink loads of coconuts if you live in the tropics, but what if you don't live in the tropics? Another important thing to consider is fruit is commercial. It's commercialized now, and it hasn't got as many nutrients as it would have if it grew in the wild. And okay, so you come to Thailand, where we are currently, and there's lots of fruit, but it's still commercial. It's magical, it's tropical, it's sweet, it's delicious, but it's commercial fruit. So I absolutely believe that you can fall short of certain nutrients, especially iron, if you don't include green leafy vegetables into your diet. So let me talk about satiation and certainly weight loss. And oh my goodness, I've worked with a fair amount of clients who wanted to switch to a fruit-based raw food diet. And I can tell you that when you have a salad in the evening, then you are much more satiated. So when you have greens with all the dense nutrients that you get in them, when you have some fat that you add to it, you're going to get much more satiation. Plus, most people just crave something savory. So when you bring greens into it, you can satiate your savory cravings. And of course, you can eat tons and tons and tons of greens. They're great weight loss foods.
Now, Yulia's touched on nutrients, and now I want to give you an example of two menu plans, one for an all fruit day and one for a fruit day, which also includes greens and some nuts and seeds. And these are for approximately 3,000 calories. And just to show you the difference in just some examples of the nutrients that you can get extra or more of in a diet or a menu plan that includes green leafy vegetables and some nuts and seeds. So first, let's look at an all fruit day. So for breakfast, you've got a watermelon. Then for lunch, you've got a banana smoothie with dates. Then a pre-dinner meal of some orange juice. Then for dinner you've got a banana fig smoothie, and in total that comes to 3,030 calories. Now let's look at a day which includes fruits with some leafy greens and some nuts and seeds. Again, for breakfast you've got a watermelon. Then you've got for lunch a banana smoothie with some dates and figs. Then for a pre-dinner meal you've got some orange juice again. So for dinner we've got lettuce, we've got some spinach, flax seeds, tomatoes, a mango and a Brazil nut. And this menu plan comes to a total of 3,023 calories. Now, comparing the all fruit day to a day that also includes some leafy greens and some nuts and seeds, you can definitely see a difference in the overall nutrient content from these foods. And here are some examples taken from the nutritional software called Chronometer after all the food for each of these 2 days has been added together. Now, on the all fruit menu, we have zinc, for example, which is needed to aid the immune system function and things like hormone production, as well as fertility. And we've got sodium there as well, which is needed for many bodily functions, including proper cellular health. And for the level of sodium we got from the all fruit day menu plan, we've got 58 milligrams. And for the zinc, we've got 6.3 milligrams. Now, going to the other menu plan, which has got fruits, leafy greens, and some nuts and seeds. So sodium we've got at 270 milligrams, which is a significant increase on the 58 milligrams that we got from the all fruit menu plan. And zinc we've now increased to 8.3 milligrams. Another very important nutrient is vitamin K, which is needed for proper blood clotting, and it's also needed by the body to convert into vitamin K2, which is another vital nutrient for the body and is needed for many functions, including proper bone health and healthy, strong teeth. So on the all fruit menu plan, we're getting 35 micrograms of vitamin K. Then you compare that to the fruit, leafy greens and nuts and seeds menu plan, and we've really boosted that up, and it's gone to 1,169 micrograms. So you're getting a huge amount of vitamin K then in your menu plan just from having some leafy greens and some nuts and seeds. So there's a real significant difference between the two, a drastic difference. So we also have calcium as well, and as you can see, compared to the all fruit day, if you include some leafy greens and some nuts and seeds, you can get significantly more calcium in your diet. So as you can see, with just these few examples, you can significantly increase your nutrient intake by adding some leafy greens and some nuts and seeds. So it's important to understand that it's not imperative that you reach the RDA figure every day.
Every single day, and so you don't have to be obsessed by it.
No,
Like,
no.
I'm a little bit short of this nutrient.
But as you can see in the examples that we've shown you, you can really boost your intake of many different nutrients by adding some leafy greens and some nuts and seeds if you desire to your diet.
Yes, and also something that we must say that sometimes we have fruitarian days ourselves when we eat just fruit and that's all we feel like eating. And it's not that we just totally gonna squish all these greens into us every single day. I mean, the amount of greens that we eat in our diet is about 2%?
Something like that.
2% of our diet by calorie. By volume, of course, it's a lot, but for calorie-wise, it's about 2% of our diet comes from greens, and it's a small percentage, but it makes a huge difference.
And I think it's just important to point out that you can have a day when you eat only fruit. You don't have to sit.
Or even a cleanse.
Or cleanse, or force yourself to eat greens. But overall, on a consistent basis,
over a long period of time,
you need to be eating these things in your diet on a consistent basis.
Yes, absolutely. So, wondering how you can eat a truly balanced diet of fruits and greens and some nuts and seeds? Then grab yourself a free 5-day menu plan on our website by following this link and get started straight away. Give this video a thumbs up, feel free to share it with other people, and post your comments below. What do you think about fruitarian diets
yourself? I love hearing from you guys.
Have you had any experience? Post your comments below, and do you think it's healthy to exclude greens? And yes, just let us know. Alright, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Eat sweet,
sweet,
keep fit, and we'll see you again in the next video very soon.